Hey you guys, welcome back to A Touch by Candy at Candy's Touch. As you can see, I'm the birthday girl. It's my birthday today, June 7th, one of the blessed days there is. And also happy birthday to my mother, Carmen, because today's her birthday too. Bless her and my father, Ray, for bringing me into this world. And also, I lost my father a couple of days ago. So please send your prayers out to the Robinsons family and whoever's connected to us, dearly loved ones. It was a couple of days after the video I posted. I posted a video that laid on my heart for you guys to pray over everything you put in your mouth: water, food, pills, medication, everything. A couple of days later, my dad choked on his food and passed away. So keep our family in prayers. But I had a new message for you guys. When I got the phone call, I was over there by Lake Wiley, and I was informed, long story short, that my father passed. So I was on my way home. It was a long drive by myself and during rush hour. And I remember the gospel channel had such a long commercial. And I was like, God, I was shaking, my heart was hurting. And I had promised my dad, we spoke on FaceTime like 3 weeks ago, and I promised him that I would come this month in June I'll make that my birthday gift and my birthday trip, or whatever I was gonna plan to do for my birthday. I was gonna visit him, because he's like, baby, I wanna see you now. So let's do it in June, Dad, because there's other things that I had set up that I couldn't miss at the time. So anyways, long story short, so I'm asking God, take this radio station off, because I need a word from you. I need a word, God. I don't know if I'm gonna make it home in this drive by myself. And the first song came on. I don't remember the words of the song, but the chorus was just like 3D, hitting the mind, body, soul, spirit, going through the flesh and everything, like a double-edged sword. And the words were, I'm coming back soon. And the second song came. I don't remember the words of the song, but the chorus stood out. That kept repeating. And that one said, it's only gonna hurt a little while longer. And God is not a God of coincidence. And I begged for that prayer with a broken heart. He said, I'm near those with a contrite heart. So I begged for God to give me a word. I said, God, your songs, your music got scriptures in it, some of them. I said, God, give me a word. I need to hear something about you. And that's the two songs that I heard. So I had to share it with you guys. And it's not that God didn't care about my heart. It's not that God didn't care about my pain. It was just, I'm coming back. Don't get caught up in the distractions. The dead must bury the dead. Don't get caught up in this person made me mad. Don't get caught up in church hurt. I remember starting my church journey here, and it wasn't the best. Why? Because Satan didn't want me here, because he knew I was assigned to come here. All the way from Minnesota to North Carolina, God called me to this state just to come to this church for spiritual development under this bishop. God is a divine God for certain things. He needs certain people, even with kids. Certain people he will place together himself to birth a prophet or whoever. But anyways, so my journey here, I remember I started off ushering. Rest in peace to Annette. She died during COVID. She was one of the usher leaders at the time. And she knew that I would stay if I took a ministry, if I joined the ministry. It would help my attendance out, because I was struggling and stuff like that. Because I was trying to work 20 jobs. So they was paying me $7 an hour. I went from $55 an hour to $7 an hour. But anyways, we're gonna leave that alone with North Carolina. But so she held me accountable. Cam, you gotta serve today. You gonna be here? And I was like, yeah, yes ma'am. But it helped me, and she put me under her wing. And there was times that the church did stuff outside of Sunday service, and she said, hey, they need ushers, Ken, we need you there. Because when she said, we need you there, I wasn't gonna say no. So I'm like, well, I don't have any gas in my car, because I want to do a bad divorce and clear my accounts out, end up in the shelter. That's another story too. But I had a love to serve people and help out. So I was like, I don't have no gas. And she was like, she looked at me, she didn't feel sorry, like, oh, I'm gonna give you the gas. That's between you and God, the sacrifice you make, And some things man can't interfere with, because God gonna bless you. It's your desire, hunger for God. So anyways, there's times I came and another usher leader would meet me outside before I even entered the building. Like, we don't need your help. You can go home. You can go home. And I could have still participated as a member of the service, but they didn't want me there. And it wasn't them, because God said we're not fighting against flesh and blood. But with all, that's not even half of it, but with all that stuff I went through, I didn't get distracted or get caught up in the small things. Because there was a bigger picture and a bigger vision and a bigger purpose, and I had an assignment to get to. So I kept coming, and I'm still here right now to this day. So I just want to tell you guys, yes, church hurt is real. Yes, Satan used people and God used people. But don't get caught up in the small things, okay? Some of those people now that was working together, pushing me out, we talk now, we hug now. Some of them are gone, okay? They're not even here anymore. So say if I would have left the church and I came back, who knows? Because Satan was fighting for me in the world, and God was right here holding me like, stay focused on me. Don't focus on them. Don't focus on that. Focus on me. And that's what I did. And if I could go back and do it all over, I'll do it again for him. Because I grew so much spiritually. I got to know him on a better, higher level, more intimate. So I just wanted to share this message after losing my father, that life is like this. Don't get caught up in the small things. There's an assignment God has on your life. There's gifts that he has for you, and there's a purpose. And just know that Satan is fighting for you too in that world. Just know that Satan wants to use those gifts that God gave you to pervert it. But those gifts belong to God and his kingdom. They don't belong to no filthy rap perverted music. They don't belong in no strip joint. They don't join in no club at night. That's Satan's territory. However you want to look at it, cover yourself up or go in there, but just know who territory you are. There's so much other things you could do for enjoyment. But just if you knew how small this life was here, you'll keep your mind on the main thing first, which is what God calls you to do. And it's not boring. It may look boring coming in, but I promise you that's a trick from the enemy. We rebuke that spirit right now of deception. But it's the best thing you will ever have, the best joy you will ever have, that man can't take because man didn't give it. And the love from God. Knowing God is learning yourself. Knowing God is fulfillment. It's so much more I could say, but I gotta go enjoy my birthday. Love you guys. Take care.